Hello, my friends. Greetings. I'm Andrea, astrologer, and I would like to give you the next update for global astrology. It's not only Bitcoin, actually, it's the whole markets. And this is for December 1st, December 8th. So we will consider 8 days this time. And I would like to give you more details on how this would unfold. So are you ready for this bull market to continue with turbulence? So let's see what we have in store. We have the bull market, and we saw also something entirely new in this Trump to zero bull market turbulence, meaning that we lost pretty much in one day, so to speak, in the BTC price. And this was the first drop since the upsurge in price that was really skyrocketing. And the question is how this really continues this week. So therefore, stay with me, and we will go through the global astrology for everyone for the week. Then for members, I will talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the altcoins. And this would be in detail based on global astrology, but also individual horoscopes of Bitcoin, which are not considered here in the introduction. So let's go. Let's start with a very good news for the whole week. We talk about December 1st, December 8th, and December 1st, which will be Sunday, has a positive astrological influence that will last for the whole week, which is a Jupiter trine Lilith. This means that people will be more optimistic, so the sentiment in the markets would be towards risk-taking. So let's make it happen, let's invest in everything. So a sort of euphoria, but I would really warn that still we do have some turbulence as well during the week. But this is the most long-term and I would say the most powerful effect for the week in terms of astrology, which is really good. And then we do have on the 2nd of December another global astrological event affecting markets, which is Mercury trine Chiron. As you know from my previous videos, maybe, we do have Chiron as an indicator for retesting price targets that were reached before. So this means that this is even more true because we do have a Chiron retrograde until the end of the year, until the 29th of December, if I recall correctly. So this means that here we will have a positive move upward, but not really at the highest, or at least maybe this is not really to be expected right now on the 2nd of December. Also, I know people really, we compute at the highest, we want more than 100K, and I think it's pretty possible. So let's see when. So in this week, do we have a chance? If we explore further, we do have on the 3rd of December another interesting Mercury sextile Lilith. So again, it's the same thing with Lilith, which is the spirit of adventure, risk-taking, and this time it's about Mercury, it's about trading, it's about markets. So we will have this courage to trade more, to trade more often than usual. And this is also a positive aspect that is not so strong like the one on the day before, but it's on the day and it shapes the price action. So it's quite positive in this regard, at least in terms of global astrology. Of course, it matters what happens in the other horoscopes as well. And now let's see how the next days will unfold. December 4th brings a mixed energy that is 60 or 70% bearish, I would say, and 30% bullish. We will have a Mercury oppose Jupiter, which is a stressful aspect, and it shows a kind of restriction in trading. This Mercury with Jupiter is the luck, so somehow the luck is against the trading in a way. Then we do have a Saturn square Sun. This can point again to some retraction in the markets due to some bad news that is regulatory in nature, because Saturn is restriction and Sun is the government, so it's the lawmakers, and this could be a sort of bad news. But this will not really last long, because we do have, in terms of currencies and cryptocurrencies, Venus in a sextile with Neptune, which is a positive aspect, meaning that, again, optimism, Neptune, our expectations, could be also illusions at times, but it is a sort of recovery that will happen. It's not so strong and powerful, but we had each day with some event. On the 5th, it's time to have a break from the global astrology at day level, at least. Of course, it will always happen something. We have the hourly aspects with the moon, which will really occur, even major aspects that are quite interesting. But then we go into the energy of the 6th of December, which is the Kazimi effect that I think a lot of people who are interested in tropical astrology and follow predictions of tropical astrologers are aware. This is a peak. So it's quite interesting energy for the day. And as always, I give you a bit only from Bitcoin. Here we do have also confirmation from the Bitcoin chart of a Venus conjunct Jupiter, which is quite powerful. It's not really, so to speak, the spotlight in the BTC chart right now, but I think it is really a possibility that we go higher. Now it would be really a new at the highest. I don't know, nobody can guarantee that, but it's not excluded that it will go powerfully up. And again, this will happen in bursts, like, okay, unexpected, okay, then let's go. And it's not really gradual, as we see already the energy. This happened with the pump and with the dump as well, since we have this bull market in full force. What do we have on the weekend? So the weekend astrology again could be relevant the next week on Monday and Tuesday if the transaction volume is very low. Therefore, it's not like it has to happen then. Of course, in some weekends we see there is really a lot of move. And this is really to be taken into account, because we do have mixed energy on the 7th of December, and it is a Mercury square Saturn, so again some restrictions in trading, and it's like a lack of optimism, I would say, with this in the markets. This can happen. But then we have a Venus conjunct Pluto, quite controversial, but in general this plays out nice, and it's a powerful combination which can really favor cryptocurrencies and currencies. Could be really a injection of capital from whales or from ETFs. We do have there a increase, because Pluto is about big money, be it officially regulated, or it would be very very wealthy individuals here. But it's worth to take into account that we might have here a money influx which is quite big. If it doesn't happen in the weekend, it can happen next week for sure. This conjunction will have an orb for the whole of the next week. And we do have also a Sun opposition Jupiter, which is stressful in general, but it's not a disaster, I would say. Still, volatility can be expected, and this is something that could also occur only on Tuesday. therefore, it's important to watch the weekend so that you know how the next week would start. Always, it is a mix of the energies from the weekend and what is really exact on Monday and Tuesday in the next week. And we have on Sunday really no day level global astrology, so a bit of break, but don't forget the powerful movements on Saturday. Some of them could be also seen on Friday, the last part of the day, although I would like to see Friday with all the grains that we have on the 6th of December. That was it. I think we will have an interesting first week. Also, the next week promises quite interesting happenings, I would say, and stay tuned for more for the next week. And if you are interested in detail how Bitcoin looks like for astrology and other main altcoins, when the altcoin season, would really ramp up, such thoughts I share all the time on a regular basis. And this is in Patreon or Telegram. So see you there. And we do have also this 20% rebate for gold and platinum members and 10% rebate for silver members. This is valid for almost all products. Single exception is the BTC hour by hour. And we will have also the release of the 2025 yearly forecast. I'm pretty on track with it. So I would really expect to have good news for you and deliver them now in a few days at the end of this week. That would be the intention. Thank you again for liking and subscribing. It really helps the channel. I appreciate it. And until next time, be joyful.